So, since everything is coming out amazingly, look at that, guys. The brows came out good. I just want to brush them up before I blend out this bronzer under my eye and put down my skin tone and everything. So, this look came out to be. See, I'm going to take this amazing brush to blend out this bronzing moment. For this definition. And that just allows me to have that fresh skin look that I love from a bronzer. Like you've just been kissed by the sun. You were just on a nice walk and you're eating your fruit and everything. And life is going well. So you're gonna just blend towards the nose when you're doing this part. Then it gives you kind of a dewy finish in the middle by us not touching here. So you don't have to always worry about contouring that part because we did the darker contouring already. You can just add a bit of highlighter, and I do that instead of always using concealer there. You can just put a bit of highlighter, which is more lightweight as well. It's more becoming, it's more lightweight, and you just want to make sure that you are blending everything to a seamless blend. You don't want any harsh lines, especially on your nose, you guys. You don't want nobody to be looking at you like you got chocolate on your nose. All you gotta do is take time. Should come out like that, and I'm gonna show you how I get that. Let me grab this, a little bit of this powder, and I'm going to press it here in the middle and here just to get my T's on. Look at this powder. Sometimes I find that to be like one of the most easiest ways to stop it from getting all muddy. Take my powder bronzer and just set it really quickly. With the most little delicate brushes, and that will actually help. To set that bronzer. Take this powder bronzer and just set my powder bronzer in Savannah and set everywhere I just bronzed. I'm going to go into this thicker brush again and just set so budge underneath anything else. So I won't budge underneath anything else. Just to set it down. Okay. And the next thing I want to do for a nice finish for this look, I'm going to do my Ruby Kisses. I love this stuff. It's been really good to me lately. Like, really good, people. Like, I mean, this product came in by a shocker, and it's really good. I was looking for the e.l.f. one. I couldn't find it at my local beauty supply store, and I don't have an Ulta really close to me, so this was the closest thing I could find, and it is amazing. So let me show you how I blend this out. I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I like to start on my forehead. And this is a very, very flexible formula. That's why I added to my forehead area, because it's a very flexible, very wearable on the forehead. You don't have to practice your resting bee face all night. You know what I mean? Like, it performed well with other makeup. It plays well with fine lines, mature skin. It does a lot with SPFs. It's a good product that I've added into my repertoire for the summer, because it's definitely saving me on those hotter days as well. It's a primer, it's a skin tint, and it's a filter, a highlighter. Yeah, all of that in one. So just imagine that. Just imagine that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to always use the most. I'm just going to add a little bit there on my little snout. Because I definitely wanted to highlight this nose. That's what it was all about. That's what it was all about. That is gorgeous. You cannot tell me, girls, this is not gorgeous. And then it just gives a subtle glow. Not too much of a glow, not like a greasy cast of oil. It gives like the most subtle glow. I heard the Revlon one was really good too, but this one is my go-to. This is the one I always get. And if you are my shade twin, because I get so pumped when I bring this out, rich. Baby, I'm rich. RGW09, rich. So, I'm just gonna leave that there. Next thing I'm gonna do is a little blushy moment. So, I've been doing the blushing like the opposite way. Cream first, and then I'll do powder to lock it in. Or maybe is that not the backwards? Maybe that's the right way. Maybe everybody else is just doing it wrong. I don't know, but that's what I've been doing. Pull it down some. That's what I've been doing lately, because my gua sha routine, girl, has been eating. So I like to go in with a lighter base, just so I can have that white stark background to play on. And that's when I'll bring the colors in. And I like to get it around the apples of my cheeks and up to like here. That's the highest I'll go with my blush. And I'm not here to antagonize anybody else about their application but me. That's how high we go. And if you gotta be careful, baby, be careful. Control that blush. So just go in with I like to go in with a paler brush, because it brings out my pigment and my skin tone a lot better. And I like the dewiness that it makes me have under the brighter powder blush. So I always do a more milky on brown skin. I love a milky blush as a base. I think that's like one of the most cutest things. So that's how I like to do it. And then I'll come in with my favorite blush palette that I like to use. Forgive me for it's a little dusty, but I'm gonna go right in with this Barbie pink color right on the apples. That's how I like to do it with the powder. I like to just come right on the apples of the cheeks and just dance that powder on top of that cream. No higher than the cheekbones. No lower than the tip of the nose. We don't go any lower than that. You know what I mean? Like no lower than that, no higher than this. So I think it's the cutest thing to just do my blush like this because my face is smaller. So for me to have all of this blush up here, it kind of gets lost. My face kind of gets lost in the blush. So by me controlling the blush, I can play with it in a way that best suits my look. And that has always been a nice way to do it. And I'll just take the residue and kind of dab a bit just to bring the whole look to a complete. Still, I'll do a little dusting on the top lip. You know what I mean? Something really subtle where it's noticeable, but it's really not. It's like it's there if you want to see it, but you know it's like really something really, really pretty about her and the way she shines. So you're really not even impressed. You just like, damn, every time I look at her, she keeps just shining. So I'm going in with my bronzing highlighter from Mary Kay. I like to use this on my Cupid's bow when I am doing the most. So it's a very nice, calm shimmer. Really nice and really soft. Really something that I love to do when implementing my lips in a look like this. But I gotta keep it true to myself. I really am not the girl who likes a colorful pout because I tend to wipe it off 5 minutes into the look. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Plumping Lip Reviver, this, and Piggy Bank. With a squig of that blush. I like it. And it's gonna help to plump up my lips. And these are my favorite lippies of 2026 as well. I like the shimmering ones. As much as I like the plumping I expect about it. So, to do more damage to this look, I'm going to grab a highlighter that I've been trying to use more. I like to get like a really, really nice detail brush, like something like this. And let me open this. This has been one of my favorite highlighters to use. This is the Glow Time highlighter from LA Colors. Amazing pigment, amazing last. It lasts really long. So let me just press onto Because let me tell you right now, I like a more natural, icy lip. My man does too. He really loves it on me. He loves this kind of thing on me. And I like to take just the residue. And pop that right there. Girl, this eats. Every time I do this, it eats. So, if you want to be like really sure about it, take you a little palette, something with some glitter in it, and put it in your purse so you can just touch up your look. These are my two favorite palettes to have in my purse when I'm going out in the club. Put it in my clutch. It's going to be with me. I have these to be my favorite. So let's use the matte tonight just for a little bit of a homage to a City Mini Sitting Pretty type of vibe. So I'm going to take this. I want to go in with this smokier brown. And this does have like a light shimmer to it. I like that. So I want to just go uncomfortably high with this one, because that's the way I was taught to do it. Uncomfortably high and just start to blend it out, especially with a more darker color, and smoke it out. This is the way I smoke my color out, and this is how it's been working for me. And we always want to make our brown eyes lighter. Like, girl, work on the darkness. Then I come here and grab this brown and I start to blend this. Who is it? What is it? Hold on, you guys. It's my nephew. He's so funny. Hold on. So my nephew had just come back from his football practice. I'm sorry.
Football scrimmage.
Scrimmage. Oh, you had a game. You didn't tell me. How was it?
Good. We won.
You won.
Oh, they got a lot of first downs. 2 first downs.
You the man. That's nice. I'm glad you came and shared that with me. All right. This is the team he plays for. He's the champ.
SSP Panthers.
Hey, I like that, Mr. Woodlawn. All right, so thank you for sharing that with us.
Okay.
Have a good one. All right. Go take it. Go take a shower. Take that out my room. Yeah. You know I don't like that nastiness. No. All right, go ahead. Love you. Big hit. So, I'm sorry, you guys. Interrupted, but it was so cute. So now I'm going to go into the other eye with the same color. This color, I really like it. I just gotta make sure I'm not doing the most on one eye more than I'm doing the other one. I want them to be even. Oh, that is pretty. I like that. I like it a lot. You just gotta blend it up and out and just like make it like really clean. But the last thing I'm gonna do is take this reddish brown that I've been eyeing, and I just tax these edges really quickly so I can clean it up, and it won't be so dark on the edges like that. And that's how I clean up the edges, and it really cleaned up that. So thank you for chilling with me, girls. Get you some purse palettes. I think everything came out great. We didn't even use any liner or mascara. This is our purple color.